Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. We all know we've been dealing with PCR testing associated with Thailand travel going back into, 2 years ago now, it seems like. I mean, we're now in March 2022, which we're coming up on the anniversary of the invocation of the emergency decree in late March 2020. And we've been dealing, since the lockdown, we've been dealing with PCR tests, I believe, since April of 2022 and onward for anybody that wanted to come into Thailand. And I mean, my question is at this point, should we really continue doing that? There's been a lot of major policy changes in the United States regarding PCR testing. And, the question is, and the reason I thought of this came from a recent article in the Pattaya Mail, pattayamail.com. Article is titled, "It's Time to Let Go Rather Than Retain, Test and Go." Quoting directly, several hundred delegates to a Thailand Tourism Forum Assembly have urged the government to abolish the test and go entry requirements or risk a collapse in the international tourism market. Marisa Sukoson, president of the Hotels Association, said it was time to let go and get rid of, quote, pointless, and I'm not quoting her, but this is just the article, pointless restrictions such as compulsory PCR test in a pre-booked hotel on arrival. I think there's something to be said for this. I question at this point the need for PCR testing. Don't want to get too far into that. It's beyond the bailiwick of this channel. But, we've seen policy changes in other countries. Many other countries don't require this to come in. And there's been a lot of changes with respect to this for example, in the United States. CDC guidance has changed a lot with respect to this. And to my mind, it really begs the question whether or not Thailand should really seriously consider, scrapping this and moving on so that we can hopefully enhance tourism numbers as much as we can here in 2022.